Welcome. This space I'm gonna share about prehistoric India with common man's perspective, disseminating the general information regarding this. Previous space I given an introduction about Tamil Nadu Archaeological Department, and further to continue that I need to establish some general points regarding the history we while we read. So, in what we call as prehistoric period, it's the period before the development of script. So we call it as prehistoric times. Often it is referred to as Stone Age. When we talk about the Stone Age, we need to include the entire South Asia, not only in India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, and Bangladesh as a whole. Uh, we can also include the Indonesia's too. Our human ancestors are likely to have first evolved in Africa. To support this, there have been many claims, and there are also many proofs. The out of Africa theory. The earliest human ancestor species to migrate out of Africa was the Homo erectus. Till the end of 20th century, the prehistory of India was considered to have begun with a time span of 1 million years ago, but recent investigations have produced evidence for the presence of human ancestors in India between 2 to 1 million years ago. Generally, the period before the invention of script is divided into three stone ages. So, in the Greek word lithic refers to stone, and paleo means old, meso means middle, neo means new. So lower Paleolithic culture, middle Paleolithic culture, and upper Paleolithic culture. That's what historians classify the old Stone Ages. And coming to this perspective, our human ancestor species, Homo erectus, is believed to live in India. The first Paleolithic tools were identified at the site of Pallavaram near Chennai by Robert Bruce Foote in 1863. Those Homo erectus are believed to use the stone tools like large stone blocks, pebbles, chip tools. By them, they have to uh, they will um they will make the hand axes, clavers, choppers. The Athirambakkam, Pallavaram, and Gudian near Chennai have undergone the further archaeological excavations, and they have found the Paleolithic tools similar to the Ganges Valley investigations. And Bhimbetka in Madhya Pradesh are some important Paleolithic sites where Acheulean tools were also found. These lower Paleolithic began at 2 million years ago, that is about approximately 20 lakh years, till 60,000 years ago. The evidence of hominin, which is the intermediate species between the Homo sapiens and Homo erectus. There was a report in that a fossil fragment discovered by Robert Bruce Fruit from Athirambakkam, as previously I mentioned, but its whereabouts are not known now. The only well-known hominin fossil of India is found at Hathnora near Hosangabad in Madhya Pradesh. They unearthed the what we call cranium, and it is named after the Narmada human. So, partly preserved hominid skull cap was found in basal conglomerate deposit in 1982. It is considered to be the to represent the archaic Homo sapiens. It is the oldest existing, and second oldest have been found recently in Bomayer Palayam Odai. So it belongs to the 5 month laterite baby. The archaeologists call it as laterite baby. So a 5 month old baby which was found, and it has been buried in the soil a few lakh years ago. That's around 3 lakh to 1.5 lakh years ago. So it is the oldest fossil evidence of hominid found in South India. And also in Athirambakam, they have also unearthed 17 animal hoof prints, Nilagai, Equus, water buffalo. Equus refers to genus of animals including horses, asses, and zebras. Um, Middle Paleolithic culture evolved around 3 lakh years ago, and the first was identified by H.D. Sankalia on the Pravara River at Nevesa. After this discovery, several sites of this period have been identified. Recently, the Middle Paleolithic of Athirambakam is dated around 3.85 to 1.72 lakh years ago. So there have been error margins due to the thermoluminescence dating or uranium radiometric dating. So we need to consider those points also. So the Middle Paleolithic culture in India is dated between around 3.85 lakh years to 40,000 BCE. At the same time, it has to be noted that African Middle Stone Age is also associated with Homo sapiens and then Neanderthals in Europe. Next, I like to mention the Mesolithic culture following the Paleolithic culture, which existed between 20,000 to 9,500 BCE. Um, Coming to this Mesolithic culture, recently, 23 September 2022, the Archaeological Survey of India excavated at site near Oragadam, Chennai, a Vadakapattu village. They unearthed artifacts belonging to three different periods. The Lord Vishnu and Lord Shivalinga sculptures unearthed from that site belong to early or later Pallava period, ranging from 1200 years to 1800 years ago. And then second belongs to Sangamera, which is about 2000 years ago. They found the artifacts such as Roman amphora shards, glass beads, rutilated ware, gold ornaments, terracotta toys, beads, pieces of bangles, potsherds, and coins. And at the same time, some artifacts belonging to Mesolithic period, which is about 12,000 years ago, have also been found. They found the stone tools including hand axes, scrapers, cleavers, choppers. The Neolithic cultures existed between about 10,000 BCE to 5,000 BCE in India, in various parts of India. So it is known as New Stone Age. Mehergarh is the important Neolithic site dating back to 7000 BCE. Our human ancestors had knowledge of medicinal herbs. People began to eat around grain and cooked food those Neolithic time, which caused them dental and some health problems. So earliest evidence for drilling of human tooth of a living person have been found at Mehergarh, which is seen as a prelude to dentistry. Next, following the Neolithic period, there is Indus Valley Civilization around the Indus, which is area of about 1.5 million square kilometers, ranging from Shotagai of Afghanistan present, Alamgiripur of Uttar Pradesh, Damiabad of Maharashtra, and Shutagendor of west of Pakistan-Iran border. So Indus Valley site of Harappa was first visited by Charles Mason in 1826 and Amri by Alexander Burness in 1831. The site of Harappa was destroyed for laying the railway line from Lahore to Multan. The seals from this site have reached Alexander Cunningham, the first surveyor of Archaeological Survey of India. The Alexander Cunningham visited the site in 1853, 1856, and 1875. But the importance of the site and the associated civilization were not realized until Sir John Marshall took over as the Director General of ASI and initiated research at the site. He played an important role in development of archaeology in India. During 1940s, maritime whaler excavated the Harappan sites. After partition of Indian subcontinent, many of the Harappan sites went to Pakistan, and thus archaeologists were keen to trace the Harappan sites in Indian site, such as Kalimbangan, Lothal, Rakigari, and Dholavira, the important Harappan sites found in India. They have been excavated since our independence. The exploration and excavation conducted after 1950s have helped to understand our Harappan civilization and its nature. The early Harappan period is around 3000 to 2600 BCE. Mature Harappan is between 2600 to 1900 BCE, and late Harappan belongs to 1900 to 1700 BCE. It has to be noted that there is a relationship between the Tamil civilization and Indus Valley civilization. But I think more research is necessary for arriving at any definite conclusions. So, after decline of Indus Valley civilization comes the Sangam age and Vedic culture in North India. So, I need to continue in next upcoming episodes. So that's what I need to disclose in this space. Thanks for listening.